Hey there, welcome back to the Smell of Logic channel. I am Ramona, and we're reading Reddit stories like we always do. Today's little topic is, what is the worst dating advice you can give? Hopefully we'll find some of this quite amusing and short and just something to brighten your day. Ready? So, first advice, worst advice, remember that. Spend hours formulating perfect plans. And when you plan the perfect evening date, everything goes wrong. Everyone loves someone who's organized and prepared. I don't know what I'm doing in a week's time, so when I go on my first date, I'm informed of the wedding day. I know everything's going to go well. And also suggest that this is sort of life advice in general. So, focus on one potential significant other at a time. Actually, that's not bad advice, but just be yourself. That's just good advice in life, someone else replies with. Unless you're an asshole, don't be an asshole. Let's see, have a few drinks to calm your nerves. Some people actually will do that because in some cases, people need to be loose, but you need to be careful with that. Know thyself kind of thing. Help yourself to everything. Well, again, this is bad advice. Keep that in mind. Be yourself. No one should be themselves unless you're the most awesome person in the world. It's not no, it's just try again later. In the same vein, ignore them until they notice you. Never ever take the first step. Peeing on things ensures you claim your territory. Worst dating advice for a male. You should talk about your feelings with her and be as romantic as possible. Talk about your ex. Yep, you have to show her you have experience for the job. Go into all kinds of depth. Use a fake accent. It's really classy and will impress everyone, especially your date. Hell, use a couple, someone suggests. Tell her you're broke. Girls love a guy who struggles financially. Don't make her pancakes. Make her make you pancakes at 3 a.m. Snap your fingers at the waiter to get his attention. That's a deal breaker for just about anybody. Make sure you check this thread regularly during the date. Introduce yourself as a Reddit username. If they don't return your call right away, just keep calling back every couple of minutes. It shows you're interested. Always hit on their friends and try to get them in bed. They'll never let you go. Treat them like your pet dog. Come here, boy. Oh, you look so cute. He or she is selfish to stay with them. They can change if you try hard enough. Talk about your ex the whole time. Well, on Reddit, just be yourself. You guys suck. If she needs to relax, just tell her so. I have literally been given the advice, be mean to her. They like that. Wow. That's like playground, schoolyard stuff. Oh, wow. Sweat profusely and eat a lot of cheese. Another one suggests, just ask Reddit for tips, because by far these are turning out to be absolute gems. I love them. Comment on her weight. And reverse, comment on his height. So, we're going to get both of them in here. Always be honest. Yes, you do look fat in that dress. Someone else suggests be as dishonest as possible. I don't understand these just be yourself answers. Obviously, you should try to be a better version of yourself, but you are still yourself. The thought that you should try to be someone you aren't seems to be a lot of worse advice. The advice is useless because it is given by people who either fell into a boring marriage or are actually attractive to the opposite sex, so they don't have to conspicuously do anything to be attractive. So they don't quite understand what the people who aren't attractive are freaking out about trying so hard about. So for attractive people, they're basically saying, I don't do anything special, I just be myself. What that means for the people needing the advice is actually become an attractive person. When you're at a restaurant, show her that you're a real man by abusing the staff. Bring your list of relationship demands and ask them to sign it before the date can proceed. That one's my favorite one so far. Women love to be pampered. Don't let them do anything for themselves. Order for them. They might be embarrassed about their weight, and remember, women eat less than men, so order them something small. For example, I'll have a rump steak and a beer, and for milady, a Caesar salad without dressing, and water. Tap. Some women like to hold to their equality, so to ensure they feel empowered, trust them to pick up the bill. You've already shown them the great kindness by taking them out and pampering them. They would only want to return the favor, and you should let them. They may be apprehensive, but they are just being playful. Be forceful in your resolve when they pay. Women love a strong man. Some columnist in The Guardian recommended getting drunk on the first date. I think that's the worst advice I've ever heard. Say what you actually think. Be sure to try to change the person to fit your needs. Be a jerk. That will win you her heart. Ask what she does to keep in shape. You don't have to put 5 years into a relationship if she's going to continuously expand. If it's not working, change yourself to be more what they want, or expect them to change for you. 3 words, dine and dash. If he or she doesn't reply quickly, text them back every minute on the minute until they do. Please respond is an effective way of letting your love interest know you care about them and wish to hear from them again. Remember to say nice things like, I find the most erotic part of a woman to be the boobies. Or, if you said, I had a beautiful body, would you take your pants off and dance around a little? Break up with your significant other at the first sign of disagreement. Treat every girl, whether you're dating them or not, Treat every girl, whether you're dating them or not, behaves the same way as your ex. I think there's a little misspelling there, but I do exactly what I do. Someone else says lie about everything. Show her that favorite porn video of yours. People are busy. They don't have time for slow talking. Run-on sentences at incredible speed intermixed with rapid-fire questions is the only way to go. No means yes. Yes means she wants to marry you. So get it out while you still can. Ask her to pay for you on the dates. Brag about your video game achievements. Chicks dig that. Go ask on Yahoo Answers. This is an older thread in case you're wondering. If she's mad, just tell her to calm down. Be completely indifferent about it and don't go anywhere. If she talks back to you, slap her around a bit to show her you're the dominant one. She'll immediately respect you after that. Don't do that. Don't do that, but it's funny. I had to read. If the date's going sour, off them. See, some of these are getting a little off, but we're here for humor, right? So take this with a grain or tablespoon of salt or something. Don't go out on a limb and ask anyone out. Just wait. Eventually, someone will come and talk to you. Be sure to prank your date by putting ghost peppers in their food when they're not looking. I like that one. If you like a girl, show her that you like her. It will work out really well for you. Fart as often and loudly as possible. Wait for someone to find you. That way you know they really like you. Try and imitate everything you saw in a romantic comedy. They'll love that. Judge your own relationship by other people's standards. Start ugly early. Good advice. If you aren't in bed by 10 p.m., bring your ass home. Both from my dad. Demand for reassurance at all times that your significant other prefers you to their ex. Should go swimmingly. Here's my personal book of pickup lines. Say as many as you can, as fast as you can. Don't stop for any reason. Go. The quickest way to a girl's heart is through her parents. Have sex with them and you're in. Spend the entire evening having a text war with your ex. During the limited amount of time that you are not on the phone, the only topic of conversation is you brag complaining about your ex. Always make sure to start the date by asking whether the person on the first date. Use those words, please. It always sets the tone for the rest of the evening and does wonders for your ducking reflex. Chicks dig fedoras. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Note, this does not work. Just don't show up for the date. Give up. If she turns you down, she's testing you. I take pictures of every minor milestone to commemorate the date. Her opening the front door, her closing the front door, and locking it behind her. I can picture this, I'm sorry. Walking to the car, getting in the car, starting the car, first red light together. Red light selfie. Getting to the restaurant. Meeting the hostess. Being seated. The menu. Not so sure what to get selfie. Drinks arriving. Food arriving. Your food. Her food. First bites of food taken together. Her getting up to go to the bathroom. Your watch 10 minutes later after she's gone to the bathroom. Your third refill since she's gone to the bathroom. The "oh, she's coming back" selfie. The sixth refill. Asking a waitress to go check on her. The waitress returning with a concerned look on her face. The waitress refusing to join her in her place. The bill. The walk to the car. 3 or 4 of the outside of her house. The last one with all her house lights off, turned off suddenly. 12 more of her darkened house. The red and blue flashing lights coming over the hill from behind you. Those "cops are here for me" selfie. The cops asking you politely to leave. The cop asking you politely to stop taking pictures of them. The "am I being detained" selfie. I am being detained selfie. Be sure to have your camera either on video or timer mode at this point. Picking up your belongings the next morning from the requisition desk. Driving home. Going to bed out of depression. Bae caught me sleeping selfie. Then send her a copy of the pictures on a DVD with a second date request. Oh, that was fabulous. I love that one. Bring your mom along and encourage her to speak her mind. She knows you better than anyone else. She'll say what's best for you. Don't talk to women. Don't even look at them. They might think you're creepy. Source: I've never had a girl accuse me of being creepy. Make sure you forget your wallet before you take her home. Take a Chinese black market Viagra pill before your big date. Don't just stare at it. Eat it. Wait, that might not be the best advice. Repeatedly say, "You're not fat, you're pretty." Women, listen to what your single girlfriends say about your dating situation. Don't listen to the happily married friends. Those bitches don't know shit. Find things that annoy her and constantly make fun of her for them. When you first meet the parents, pretend to not know what potatoes are. Tell her how you feel on her Facebook wall. Just be yourself. There's a lot of those, but I have to include it every once in a while in case you forget. When they do something that makes you upset, instead of talking about it, get back at them by doing something similar or more severe. Like if they talk with a different boy or girl for a bit and it bothers you, just cheat on them. That'll show them. Go to the bathroom and send her a Richard pic. If her daddy's rich, take her out for a meal. If her daddy's poor, just do what you feel. Get back together with your ex. What could possibly go wrong? Initiate the date by texting her, "Hey, Jenny, you want to meet up at my place later for some kisses?" Girls love catcalling. Talk about your dead mother. And this one has a list. Ready? Talk about your ex. Talk about how the woman with big boobs makes you rock hard. Look at your phone when she's talking. Shit with the door open. Talk about her weight. Alienate her from her family. Create rumors so you always look like the good guy. See, I like that because it could work both ways. You could, it could go for male or female there, or non-binary. Let's not judge. Make her feel safe. Take her hand and firmly grasp it. Always carry an egg with you. If things get rough, smash the egg real quick in your pocket to make it look like you have just peed. Great part is it's not pee, it's just an egg. You can go home and laugh it up and forget about the date because you're just a damn funny fool. Talk about your shit routines and then ask her to have sex. Repeat. Male Redditors. Make sure you mention your penis size at the earliest opportunity, as that's what's the intended appetite that she or he is for can expect if they play their cards right. If you are not well endowed, exaggerate. By the time they find out you're selling a cocktail sausage as a savory, it'll be too late. I cannot stress this enough. I've got a dong the size of a cart horse. Want to see it? This never fails. Punch everyone. Tell her she's perfect and compliment her constantly and buy her anything she wants and worship the ground she walks on. Seriously, some guys think a girl wants a man who treats them like royalty. You will notice, however, that women are more attracted to confident men who challenge them, tease them, and generally act as if they aren't interested in them. Try making fun of how slow a girl types, or call her out on her weird ways, and have fun and be playful. Watch your phone suddenly have messages and calls from her without you messaging her first. A sign she's interested. Just ignore her. It works every time. I say hurl. If you blow chunks and she comes back, she's yours. But if you spew and she bolts, then it was never meant to be. That's good advice. Period. Pre-chew her food for her. You wouldn't want her choking, now would you? She's not ignoring, avoiding, creeping, or being creeped out by you. She's just playing hard to get. Keep at it. Call, text, show up at her office or house with flowers, and hound her until she succumbs to your charms. And keep in mind, these are all supposed to be ironic and hilarious and mischievous and amusing. These are not to be taken seriously, so please don't stalk anybody. Please don't stalk anybody. Teeth is a man's way to happiness. Wear clothes. Everyone deserves a second chance, maybe a third or fourth, and there are some people you can forgive forever for an intimate amount of times. My dad once said, dating is like riding a bike, even though he had no idea how to finish that sentence. I say, I think I'm in love with you on the first date. Follow your heart. Treat it like a game, and never give the other person the respect they deserve. After all, you're the best person in the world. Be extremely nervous, so much that you have a difficulty talking. It'll make them think you really care about them. If it is meant to be, it will be. Bull, you need to work for something you want. Don't just think everything will magically fall into place. Put some effort into it, you lazy bum. Talk about yourself as much as possible. If you gotta do, all you gotta do is walk up and shove your hand in their pants. No, hi, hello, how you doing? Just go straight for the love button. Works like magic. That's how they know you're a strong, assertive alpha male. Be prepared, though, because they might attack your face with their face immediately. Constructive criticism is key. All girls want a man smart enough to solve their problems for them. Discuss what your ex taught you about your favorite positions. The only dating advice you'll ever need comes from this man. Yes, now you know how to do it. There's supposed to be a picture, but my virus protection won't let me open it. Within the first 10 minutes of the first date, ensure you tell them that you think you are falling in love with them. Apparently, it's be sweet, honest, loyal, kind, and pay my own bills, because that seems like garlic to vampires when it comes to women. Make sure to trim your facial hair to a badass beard. Only from the chin down, though. Bitches gotta earn a full beard. Also, make sure to grab your best fedora and trench coat to wear over your button-up shirt that looks like a Bill Cosby sweater on acid. And just remember, milady. Oh, wow. On the first date, ask the waiter to take a picture of you two and immediately text it to your mom. Okay, so I think we're gonna stop that there because these are good, but I think that's probably enough now. Do not stalk people. Do not send unwanted dick pics. Don't touch anybody unless they ask for it. Just but these were meant in humor. These were meant to be the worst dating advice, so obviously do the opposite. Unless you're married, then you probably shouldn't be dating. Or if you're in a committed relationship, you probably shouldn't be dating. This is only advice for those looking for love, even if it is in the wrong places. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and go check out another one. There's plenty here on the channel, and I appreciate all my subscribers and everyone who listens who doesn't subscribe or just, kind of clicks through. That's cool too. I do that as well. But thank you again, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.